Good morning, boys and girls. Another day, another phonics video. Please get your pen and paper at the ready, and then we're going to start straight away. We're going to wake up our brains this morning by thinking about a sound that we actually learnt before Christmas. So I hope you can remember it. We're looking at the J sound, but we can spell it as a D-G-E, or we can spell it as a G-E. It depends. When would I spell the J sound as a D-G-E? And when would I spell it as a G-E? Can you remember? I would use both of them at the end of a word, so never in the middle, always at the end. And I'd use D-G-E if there was a short vowel. We're always talking about short vowels nowadays, and it's because they're so important. So what are they? There are 5 of them. Can you remember them? We have A, E, I, O, U, our short vowels, which we could also say as A, E, I, O, U, our 5 short vowels. And if we hear one of those sounds before our J sound, we write it with a D, G, E. If there isn't a short vowel, we write it as G, E. Like in the word fudge. Miss Richardson loves eating fudge. J. Now I can hear a short vowel right before my J sound. So I know I've got to write it as D, G, E. Fudge. What about if I wanted to write the word charge? A bull can charge across a field. Charge. Ch, R, J. Now, just before the J sound is my R digraph. It's not one of my short vowels, so I know I just need GE. Charge. With your pen and paper, could you have a go at writing the word hedge? I've just planted a new hedge in my garden. Hedge. Remember, if you need more time, pause the video, but if not, I'm going to write it on my board. Hedge. Edge. Hedge. Can you tell somebody at home why the word hedge is D-G-E? Why is it not G-E? You're right, it's because of this short vowel. There's that short bouncy sound, so I know I need D-G-E. Could you do the word badge? Miss Richardson always wears her badge. There's my short vowel again. Badge. Badge. My short vowel tells me I need that D before the GE. We're going to do one more. The word is stage. Some children love performing on the stage. Stage. St, A. It's got one of my split digraphs in it. Stage. Stage. Now it does have an A, but it's not making an A sound. It's making an A, which is a long, stretchy vowel sound. It's not a short A in my short, bouncy vowels. So I know it's just GE that I need. Stage. Brilliant. Turn over your paper, or if you've got room, write it underneath, and I'm just going to rub my board off. Can you remember what we were looking at the start of the week? What was our main learning? We were looking at suffixes. That's a big clue. Can you remember any suffix endings that we thought of? We had ER, better letter, like in brighter. Sometimes we don't think of that one as a suffix, but it is brighter. We also had, can you remember it? Ing, our cool dudes. And the tricky part there is sometimes some children miss off the g and they put that it's happening now rather than happening now. We also have one that's in the past tense. There's 2 letters. They're quite old. ED, which we know as grandma and granddad, because granddad does the talking. You can hear him, like in the word barked. You can hear him, but we need to put grandma in too. And then there was another one that we looked at, and we looked at this one in quite a lot of detail last time. Our superheroes, est. Sometimes we hear it as ist, like in big ist. But we know the 3 superheroes are EST, est. So we have to write this letter in particular if we're adding this suffix to our root form. Let me put this one up here so we can still see it. So we have our 4 suffix endings there. But today I want to do something a little bit tricky. Let me show you a root word and then see what happens if we put one of these suffixes on the end. I'm going to write this word. Smile. I love it when the boys and girls smile. But if I wanted to add our ing suffix to the end of smile, I can't just write it on the end. Smile, ing. I can't just do that because it's not grammatically correct. I have to do something before I add the ing. I have to get rid of the e. So if you write a word that ends in an e, you have to get rid of it if you're adding the suffix ing. So smiling, you take off the e and add ing. Drop the e, add the suffix. Let's have a look at the word love. Love. One of our tricky words because it's got an o in it. Love. I love coming to school. Love. But if we were to add our suffix ing, I can't just add it straight on the end. I can't do that. It's not grammatically correct. It's not right. I have to cross out the e and then I can write love-ing. Drop the e, add the suffix. Can you have a go at writing the word coming? I was coming over the hill. Coming. I'm going to put it on my board over here. Come, as in come over here, is the root word, and I want to add the suffix ing, but I can't just add it straight away. I need to do something first. Drop the e, add the ing. So I'm taking off that e, and then I can add my suffix ing. So come would become coming. Could you have a go at writing the word making? I'm making a collage picture. Making. Making. Ache. Make. It's got our split digraph in it. Make. But that means it ends in an e. I need to drop the e and add the suffix ing. Make. Ing. Making. Could you have a go at one more word? And the word is writing. Now, writing is a tricky word. It starts with a W. Writing. I was writing a letter the other day. Writing. Writing starts with a W. It's a really funny word. I, it's got my split digraph in it. I. Come back to the sound in the middle. Writing. Hang on a second, it ends in an E, so I drop the E to add my suffix. Writing. Writing. Let's write a sentence with a suffix ing in some of these words. So rub your boards clean, or if you're doing it on pen and paper, turn over, and then you've got more room. The sentence we're writing is, she was improving her writing. She was improving her writing. Remember, as always, if you need more time, pause the video. If not, have a look at my sentence on the board. She, I'm starting with a capital letter, so there's no leading line and it's larger than the other letters. She was, we know that word, like was. She was improving. Oh, this was one of our tricky words from at the start of the week. That bit we can sound talk, but the rest of it we just need to learn. Ooh. It sounds like ooh, but we know it's not written as ooh. Improve has my split digraph O in it. Improve. She was improve. It doesn't make sense. We know it's actually improve. She was improving. Have I done it right? Have a look at yours. Improving. What happens if a word ends in an E? I drop the E and then add my suffix. So I need to take off the E there. Oh, and now it looks like I've got a finger space, so I'm going to have to write the suffix again. She was improving her. Now, a better letter. Is it a suffix here? No, it's not, because a suffix means I can take it off and the root part of the word still makes sense on its own. But if I take off the here, I've only got one letter, and that doesn't make sense on its own. So here it's a simple digraph. She was improving her writing. We just looked at the word writing and we know it starts with a W. Right has our split digraph in, but I know if I have a word that ends in an E, I drop the E and then add ing. She was improving her writing. And remember your full stop at the end. Brilliant. We're just going to have a look at two tricky words now, and I'm going to put them right up here. We're going to look at this word. Water. It says water, but it's written as water. Now, if you're from Yorkshire, where we are, some people might actually say it like that, but that will help us remember how to spell it. Water. It spells water. We've also got another one. People. 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 Have a go at practicing writing the words water and writing the words people, because they're in our spelling quiz this week. Water and people. Brilliant phonics today. See you soon.